This mom said she climbed up a goddamn tree. So back when I was like probably 14, me and my best friend Keely were hanging out. A perfect opportunity to sneak out came in front of our faces. So this girl we knew, she texted us and she was like, hey, well, she texted Keely and she was like, hey, me and let's name him Marcus want to hang out tonight. It's his birthday and he's getting a hotel. And we were like, fuck yeah, let's go to the hotel. So pretty much it was gonna be the girl who invited us, let's name her Samantha. It was gonna be Samantha, Marcus, Keely, and this other guy that Keely had a thing for, and then me. So whatever, we were young, we're like, let's go to this hotel and have a good time, you know. We're like, hey, you should ask your mom to take us, just tell her we're going to like this girl's house, blah blah blah. She texted her mom and she was like, hey mom, like, will you drop us off at our friend's house tonight, like we're just having a sleepover. And her mom was like, yeah, sure, no problem. We found this parking lot that was close to the hotel. And us being like young and stupid, we were like, we're just gonna tell her to drop us off at this parking lot. So pretty much we pull up to this parking lot, we're like, yeah, turn left, turn right, turn left, right here. And she's like, excuse me, what? You think I'm gonna drop you off at a fucking parking lot? And we were like, what? Yeah, like her house is right down the street, like somewhere around here. Like she hasn't given us her address yet. So yeah, we're just gonna walk. Her mom turns around in the car and goes, you guys are trying to go to the hotel, aren't you? We all tried to keep our cool and we were like, what hotel? Like, what are you talking about? But deep down we were like, how the fuck does she know? How the fuck does she know? How the fuck does she know? She knows because pretty much Marcus's mom and Samantha's mom are BFFs, I guess. So like Marcus's mom was already telling her that like she got her son a hotel. And we were like, no, what? We didn't even know, like, what hotel are you talking about? We didn't even know there was like a hotel around here or what. Like, we're just playing stupid. She was like, okay, fine. So I'll wait and we can drop you off at this girl's house. So we like found this girl that actually lives right around there that we knew. And we were like, hey, like, we really need you to let us get dropped off at your house just so like our mom thinks we're going here. So her mom drops us off at this girl's house. We waited out for like an hour because we're like, this bitch is outside in a bush waiting for us to go to this hotel. We were like, we just have to do it. Like, we just have to go to this hotel. Like, we just need to run there because like, we just need to make it. And we get there and we were like, cool, we made it. Like, we're good. Like, whatever the case is tomorrow, we can lie our way out of it. So whatever, we're hanging out doing our thing. And then freaking Samantha gets a text at like 3 in the morning from her mom saying like, I'm in the trees outside the hotel and I'm up there watching you through the window have sex. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? This mom said she climbed up a goddamn tree to watch her daughter through a hotel window having sex. Okay, psycho. Like, your mom's crazy, like, what do we do? And she's like, what? No, that's just my mom. Like, she says that shit all the time, it's not real. We're like, okay, cool, whatever, have fun. For the rest of the night, her mom texted her over and over and over and over again saying this crazy shit about how she was gonna like barge in through the hotel room and like break in through the windows. And like, next morning, it's like 9 a.m. probably, and we were like, we need to find a ride home. Like, we can't call the psycho mom, like we can't call our moms. And so we started texting every single freaking person we knew ever that had a driver's license that could come pick us up and take us back to our houses. Everybody said no. Literally every single freaking person we knew said no. So we were like, fuck, we're screwed. Like, it came down to this one girl that like we didn't really talk to, but like she was nice. Like, we went to high school with her and we texted her and we were like, hey, like, do you think you can come pick us up at this hotel and like take us back to our houses? Like, we'll give you gas money, we'll give you whatever you need, like, we just need to get out of here. She texted back pretty quick and was like, I got you guys, where you at? Like, send me the address, like, no worries. This girl comes to pick us up and she texts us when she's there and she's like, hey guys, like, I'm outside. We're walking down the hotel steps and the doors, those sliding glass doors, open up and literally the first step outside of the hotel. Psycho mom comes around in her minivan and like parks it right in front of the hotel doors and gets out of the driver's seat and is like, I knew it. You guys were in the hotel. You fucking lied to me. Blah, blah, blah. Like all this crazy shit. And me and Keely look at each other and we're just like, oh my God. Oh my God, she's here. She knows. We're fucked. We're all in so much trouble. Yeah, she's just screaming at Samantha and we didn't really know what to do. Fucking Samantha's crying. Me and Keely are just in shock. And so she's like, get your asses in the car, like I'm taking you guys home. We like, get in the car, like we didn't know what else to do, we just got in the fucking car. The way she found out we were there is because the girl we called is like friends with someone who knows her and like knew the whole situation. So when we called her, she called up Samantha's mom and was like, hey, your daughter and her friends just called and they're here and they need a ride. Okay, bitch. Okay. I see how it is. I'll remember that. So we get in the back of the car and Samantha's like bawling her eyes out because she's freaking out, like she's in so much trouble, like her mom found out, like we're all screwed. Keely starts crying because she's like, oh my gosh, she's gonna tell my mom, like I'm gonna be in so much trouble. And so my smart ass over here picks up my phone and texts my mom and I'm like, hey mom, we're about to get dropped off at the house by Samantha's mom and she's psychotic, so don't listen to a word she says, like I'll explain it all later, don't worry about it, it's not as big as a deal as she's gonna make it. And I text that to my mom so like I could tell her before Samantha's mom can. So my mom texts me back and she's like, okay. And I'm just like, okay, what's okay mean, but okay. So we're just in this car ride and the whole entire car ride, Samantha's mom's screaming at her, I'm taking you to the hospital as soon as I drop these girls off and making you get a test to see if you've had sex and you are a slut and all this crazy stuff. And we're just sitting there in shock. Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, we're all so screwed. And so the car goes quiet for a little bit and then Samantha's mom goes, so what do your parents think about this, or what are your parents gonna think about this? Talking to me and Keely, and I was like my mom already knows. And she was like, your mom already knows? And I was like, yep. I texted her before you could tell her. And she was like, you really texted your mom? And I was like, I really texted my mom. She was like, So car ride goes on, we get to my neighborhood and Keely's gonna be dropped off with me and she goes, so you really texted your mom? And I was like, yes, like she knows. I really texted her. And she goes, are you lying just because you don't want me to tell her, or did you really like tell her? And I was like, I already told her, like here's the text message. She goes, God damn it. I go, what? And she said, I wasn't actually gonna tell your mom. What? What do you mean you weren't gonna tell my mom? She wasn't gonna tell my fucking mom. And so I was sitting there in shock, like, God damn it, I just threw myself under the bus. This crazy lady wasn't even gonna tell my mom in the first place. And we get out of the car and my mom comes out to talk to the psycho mom. And she goes, so, she puts on a real good fucking act and she goes, so our daughters decided to sneak out last night, not under my permission, and they went to a hotel with these boys, and you know, I'm not really sure what happened, but I just thought you should know. Oh, so now you're this nice mom who's just so concerned and blah blah blah. Whatever, bitch. I was pissed. I was sitting there like, okay. Okay, look at her, she seems so nice. I just told my mom she was psycho and now she seems like this angel. And we go inside and I'm like, let me explain, mom, like don't say anything, just let me talk first, like let me explain the real situation and exactly what happened. And yeah, and my mom's like, Amanda. I'm like, no, just let me explain, like I'm so sorry, like it wasn't that big of a deal. And she's like, Amanda. And I'm like, mom, just hold on, let me talk. And she's like, stop, like we don't have to talk about it. And I was like, what do you mean we don't have to talk about it? She was like, we're not gonna talk about it, like it's fine, it's in the past. Me and Keely just looked at each other and we're like, what? And then she gave Keely a hug. She's like, don't worry, I'm not gonna tell your mom. And we were like, what is going on? This is crazy, are we not in trouble? And then we got inside the house and she was like, do the dishes. We were like, yes ma'am. And we started doing those fucking dishes. The best we've ever done those dishes. And that was it. I was never really in trouble. Keely's mom never knew about it. I don't know what the fuck happened to Samantha. But yeah, that was the time we got caught sneaking out to a hotel by a psycho fucking mom.